Okay, so this is our trip to Duluth and the North Shore in Minnesota, August 2014. And Penny, you were just telling a little story that we stayed at a hotel and went swimming, and then we got up there and it was raining.
It was raining when we got in Minnesota, and then we went through 3 or 4 tunnels. The last tunnel we went through, on the other side, it was sunny and warm, and it looked like a brand new day.
I see. Well, let's start going. That's neat. Let's go through these pictures. What's happening here?
I'm waving my hands up because we're going to go in the boat tour.
We're going to go in the boat tour, and let me get the slide changing. There we go. And here we are in the boat.
Here's the engine room.
Yeah. And
those are the 2 different kinds of engines.
And here's the crew. We got Jim, Neil, Penny, and me. And this is the cabin that they ate at. It was a huge wood table. We sat down in there a little bit. And this is the guest cabin, right?
Yes.
They had
China
a nicer.
dishes.
They had real nice dishes and so on. This is in the back of the ship.
I don't know how they made those stand and those plates stand.
Yeah, in case they hit a wave, they'd fall off.
Yeah.
Here's Neil in the bridge.
Yes.
And what was happening in there, Neil?
I was turning
The big wheel?
Yeah. But the little wheels are the most fastest, see?
Yeah, the big ones used for fine tuning. Here's a lifeboat, and this was down in the cargo hold. They were building a haunted house down there.
Yeah, but you know, in the captain's room, there's this in the engine's room too. Was that switch that was really loud?
Yeah, that was like a horn.
Yeah.
Now, what do we got here, Penny? Iron. We got iron ore, right? Taconite.
Right.
I got iron ore, taconite, coal, and granite, I believe, if I remember right. And Neil's got his hand in the taconite.
Yeah.
Now here we are in Duluth, walking towards the end there. It was raining on and off. I think a huge rainstorm hit right after this, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you guys had to run for cover?
Yeah.
Most of the people act like they were
I'm dying! I'm dying! Ah!
fire coming down or
Yeah,
something.
here's a bridge that goes up and down with counterweights. Where a big 1,000-foot boat goes through there. We'll show later. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think it's going crazy.
But we didn't get the horn.
Oh, we didn't get that.
Yeah, it was really loud. It was like shook the ground.
I see. Yeah, we're walking around down there. Now there's a sandy beach in Duluth, and we went there.
Yep.
And it was cold. What was the water temperature?
50.
was the hottest, and that was the week that we were there.
Yeah. Here we are. Now we're up at Two Harbors, which was real close to where our cabin was.
Yes, but those are actually 2 loading stations.
Yeah, in Two Harbors, and we were walking around. The shoreline was different here. It was all rock.
Yeah.
And we saw some plant life through there, didn't we, Penny?
Yeah, they were growing flowers right there.
Yeah, which was neat. And this isn't bird droppings, Neil. This is kind of growth that goes on. Then there was an old lighthouse that you can see, but it was closed, so we were there. And we were just checking things out. They had mined this area to build that pier we saw. This pier out there is 60 feet deep on either side. And here's a view from that. Here's Jim skipping some rocks.
Yeah. Could have pushed him over.
Yeah, looks like he's going to fall in.
Yeah. Push him over. Whee!
It really felt like you were out on the water there, didn't it? It was really nice and cool.
Yeah, I
There's
stuck
Penny
my,
climbing the monkey bars.
yeah, I stuck my finger in the water.
Yeah, look at that. And there's another shot. Here's the crew again.
Yeah, that's all the crew instead of just 30
Yeah,
people.
we had a guy who helped take that picture.
Yeah.
And here was at night a picture of that bridge going up and down. And this is the boat we toured. It's kind of a little bit out of order, but
Yeah,
here,
but the one that went all the way up, guess what? That's when the 1,000-footer went through.
yeah, we'll show that. And then here's the cabin, Penny. So what do you think of that place?
That was nice.
Right out our window, we could see the water, and
The neighbors.
yeah, not out the picture window. We couldn't. It was quiet, and
It was
you
nice and
could
quiet.
hear the water at night.
There was 2 nights that we opened the door and we could hear it. And
The only thing I missed was being able to walk down to the water from our cabin, but Anyways, here's some of those
And we
tunnels.
didn't get to know where the fireplace was.
Yeah, there's no fireplace. Or a fire pit in front of ours. Here's the tunnel that Penny is talking about. There's several. Now here we are at Gooseberry Falls. We're on a North Scenic Drive. And this is some moose stuff they're showing us here. Right, Neil?
Right.
Yeah, don't hit anything, Neil. You got to make it through this, okay? Calm down. Okay. And here is some falls. There's your mom.
The antlers, they lose them every year. The mooses do.
Neil's got his Air Force. Jim climbed up the side there. Me and Neil climbed up later. Here he is, and you see Neil led me up a climb there, and I was climbing like a doggy with the backpack on, crawling through there, and it was wet, and Neil was moving through there. Remember that, Neil?
Yeah, but I had to get on my hands and knees one time just to get by a rock.
Yeah. And here we are. We took some pictures, having fun down there, and we found a little cave. We said we could do survival mode in there if we had to, right? Like Dave Canterbury.
Yeah.
Not that we have to, but if we wanted to, and there we go. Here we are walking around doing the trail thing, and then we saw some nice roots there, and here was lunch, right?
Yeah, that was lunch. Nice lunch, but not so.
Not so much stuff?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just sausage, cheese, and water, huh?
Yeah.
You only
okay.
see us because Jim took off and did the whole trail
Yeah.
all the way up to the mountain.
He was gone for several hours. He went well, it wasn't a mountain, but the top of the falls.
Yeah.
There's really no true mountains in Minnesota. But anyways, we collected a lot of rocks, and we got them here. Look, there's some nice ones, right?
Yeah.
Had a little rock war. Now Neil's getting ready to jump in head first. No, he didn't make it that far. Penny says, "I'm not going."
Yeah, I'm not going. And then I went in with my survival hat,
Yeah.
survival clothes on.
So we got in there. It was kind of cold. As soon as we got out, the snake chased us out. Right? No, this was
Yeah.
this was later.
Guess what? I actually saw that guardian snake. That's why I wanted to get out.
Here's Split Rock Right House. So we decided not to go in because it was $9 a head, so we didn't think it was worth it. So, and then this is up ways. This is Silver
Bay.
Silver Bay, yeah. And what's going on here?
This is the factory where they make taconite.
And ship it out.
Yeah.
The
There's-
trains bring it in and dump it, and then they transfer it to the barges.
Yeah, this is backwards was the town that we were going to go
Yeah.
in. That.
Yeah, Silver Bay. So we went on a little walk through there. Here's some more of those tunnels. And what's
This is where all the ships sunk.
Yeah.
One's a golden ship because there was a room full of gold.
Ah, there was. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, there's a lot of boats that went down on the lake, as you can see here.
Yeah.
And we're heading north towards the Canadian border. We stopped at a park. I'm not certain which one this is, but it's north of Silver Bay. And
There was no true waterfalls.
there was a waterfall.
right there.
Yeah, but we didn't go all the way down to the bottom. But there's a suspension bridge where only 5 people could go on at a time, and there's the waterfall. But we didn't go down to the bottom of it, but we got next to it. And here we are walking around the woods. So it was a little bit of a walk. I don't know. Anyways, a lot of road construction, so they detoured us through Finland, Minnesota, which was kind of neat.
Yes, but when we were going on that one on those back a little bit, guess what? Jim didn't want to touch the wood that was already carved.
No. I don't know why, but here's Finland Co-op. We stopped by there. And he didn't want to touch the wood that was already carved?
No.
Huh.
No.
Anyways, what's that mean?
I don't know.
You all didn't want to go down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
That's what I
did.
mean. The wood, the carved wood, the trail that was, they went on the trail next to the stairs. Anyways, lots of road construction. And here we are, further north. And another park that we stopped in under the bridge. And here's a wayside rest we stopped at. There's Neil climbing some rocks, and this gives you an idea what the shoreline's like. And here we are up at the Canadian border. we didn't cross because you have to have a passport to get back. So, and there was a park that was up there, and the sun came out when we got up there. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah. But
And it was
First
really
time
hot
ever.
too.
first time ever.
Mm. And that's right on the Canadian border there. So they had Indian stuff up there
By
inside
the
the
way-
West. There we are. There's the picture showing where we are, up in the very northeast corner of Minnesota.
Yeah, but
We're not going back, Neil.
there was no picture of me and Jim going on the trail.
No. Okay. They went on a trail there. I said we're not going back in the slideshow. We may go back up there, but here we're coming back to Minnesota from the Canada side. And this is a town we stopped at on the way back to eat supper, Grand Marais, or Grand Marais. I guess that you leave the IS off. It was really nice. This would be the town we decided we'd like to go back to again.
Yeah, I like that bike.
Yep. Driving back, there's a lot of fog. We're heading back home now. We're done up here. A lot of fog on the road. Stopped
we
at
tried
Cabela's.
Minnesota fish too.
Yeah, the smoked fish. That was great.
Oh yeah.
And the
Walleye. Yeah, we ate
Walleye.
walleye at that one place, and then we tried smoked fish, which was really good, smoked trout. Here's Neil. He's on a tractor, and we're heading out of Minnesota now. That's a hat he likes to wear. And there's some windmills in southern Minnesota, which is interesting.
They don't turn though.
Yeah, if there's no wind, they don't turn. But they also have those in southern in Kansas, by the way. So that was a fun trip. You guys have fun?
Woo yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You have fun, Penny? You didn't
Yes.
sound too excited about it.
Bye bye. Game over.
Okay. Game over. Next time.